Just a couple comments. Obviously, a gritty win. Man, proud of how we fought, and we did. You don't know sometimes. I think we talked about it last week. How games unfold. I don't know that either team expected the weather to impact the game like it did that much in the first half. But nonetheless, good team that we played, and we fought hard. It was good to get a win. Any questions?
Your emotions as Zerline's kick came off his foot. Did you know right away?
You never know right away. It's a tough angle, but it felt like it had a chance to be wide right.
Your defense has been really good all year. What was the key to stopping Rodgers?
Yeah, I think, look, they've got a good rushing attack, and I think when that's rolling, it's hard. He does so much. I thought we defended the run real well today. And then conversely, I thought we ran it. And to some degree, conditions kind of, especially in the first half, it became a real field position battle type of game. And then in the second half, we felt like weather broke a little bit. But defending the run, I think we had 4 or 5 sacks. I don't think we gave up any. We had the one turnover, but look, it was that was down to the wire.
You talk about the sacks, the 5 sacks against Rodgers. How difficult and important is that to do against?
It's tough to do against him. He's someone who's real good with his protection IDs, and he also is someone who he knows if he's short one, that. And he knows right away. So, he'll send a guy in motion. He's extremely smart. So, you might go another 20 games before you see that happen to him. And look, that was part of the success today.
Sean, it was 3rd and 11 in the third quarter. You guys were trailing by 6. Bo hits Cortland over the middle. Did that play feel?
Big play. We had finally gotten some dry weather. Look, there's certain things that you're not going to call, but I felt like it settled down. We had good protection. It was a great throw. I believe that led to our touchdown drive. So, real big play when we needed it. Yeah.
How'd you
Bo had
feel?
-7 yards at half passing. Bo had -7 at half passing. Yeah. Did you contribute that to the weather, and what was the key for him in the second half?
Yeah, I'm not interested in the. Yeah, you had to pay attention to the game, and you would say the weather was a factor, with the balls. But we'll look at the tape and try to improve on that.
What was the key to getting?
That's it. I mean.
Yeah, but you never lost confidence in
heck
him.
no.
What was the key?
At some point, we'll stop with the confidence. This kid is confident now. I should send him out to dinner with every one of you, and you'll see. He played well. Go ahead.
What was the key to getting Javonte Williams going the way you did?
Well, I thought the key started up front. We got to some 6-hole, some 7-hole wide zones. We got to some duo schemes. We hit it. We blocked them. We knew analytically this was a team that was better in coverage, and yet a little bit more susceptible, if you will, in the run game. We hit a couple traps. I could tell the linemen felt like at halftime that, hey, this just keep and well, that's easy too when it's as wet as it was. And then ultimately, though, when it dried up, we were going to have to make a play or two in the passing game. But those guys up front, I think, were the key.
At the end of the first quarter, they had 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. The defense was able to hold them to a field goal. How big was that moment for you guys?
There's a number of these, probably 5 of them, that we would look back on and say that they were important to the end result. That certainly was one of them. Hold on.
They got called for 13 penalties in this game. How much did that help you?
Yeah, look, that's always part of the game. Man, I felt like we had a couple tough calls. Look, you can challenge, and today I was 0 for 2. I felt like I had a great view of his knee being out, but you guys would have seen it better on TV. Thought we had a chance at a fumble late in the game with Rodgers, and but I think credit to players, you got to tune that stuff out. they had a bunch of false starts, I think, from the rookie. But certainly one of our goals was to reduce our penalties, and we've got to continue to look at that.
Sean, how big was it
update
on that, on that touchdown drive?
Is he gonna go back with you?
No update.
On the touchdown drive because yards and at that point points have been, almost impossible to come by, to march 87 yards and then cap it off with a touchdown.
Yeah, look, there were a lot of plays in that drive. I don't know if you could put a hand on like how many, but you knew you were going to have to score at least one. And then the time of possession, we got off the field defensively. That was huge with the sack on 4th down. We took over. We were able to burn the timeouts. I would have liked to have gotten a first down. We threw it on 2nd down. I felt safe about the throw because he could keep it. It was kind of a naked. Yeah, you kind of go through those things over in your head relative to how you want to play them, but our guys handled it well.
The one on Rodgers that could have been a fumble late, is that one that the league can look at in New York and change on the field, or does it have to be a challenge?
How much time was left on the clock?
Like, I think it's right above the
North of 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
240.
Then it's just.
What did you learn about your team? You had said what you were going to learn on this excursion?
No, I said,
two-game road
hey,
trip?
look, it wasn't an excursion. It was, it was, no, but this is something a lot of teams do. It was the first time you guys have been a part of it, but this isn't unusual. It makes a lot of sense. I felt like, look, it had a chance to be a pivotal point in the season. We're early in the season, but you find out a little bit about everyone, all of us. You find out a little bit about your grit and toughness, and you're going to go on the road and play Tampa. They're 2-0 at the time. You're going to play a Jet team that obviously is playing good football. You go into some tough environments, and you get on a plane tonight, and you get back home at 2-2. That's important.
You didn't have.
Yeah, none. We'll announce those. We don't really announce them, really. I don't know if you guys are. Yeah, I'm not interested in announcing the game balls. We gave one to our support. Chip, who wrote the fabulous article on Chip. And so I said, man, was that are we waiting for a sequel? I said, I felt like that it was the Bruce Springsteen tour with the pounds of rice. So I gave Chip a hard time, but everyone in the operations got a game ball. The millions of dollars. We combined 2 trips. Anyway, I appreciated the article, but I gave Chip a hard time about it. Anyway, so everyone in operations, there's a lot of work. All right, now it's not the Ringling Brothers or Springsteen tour, but there's a lot of people that put in a lot of work, and it was worth it.
You didn't have Brandon Jones for so much of the preseason. I
Yeah.
guess what have you just made of the way your
Look,
safeties have played so
I'm
far?
pleased because there's a little bit of unknown just not having him. And, man, he's got real good football instincts, savvy. The ball finds him. He's doing well.
How did the way this defense is playing, how does that impact your play calling on offense? Can you afford maybe today to be more conservative on offense the way the defense is playing?
I think as a play caller, you're always paying attention to how your defense is playing. You have to. I would say at halftime, as a head coach, I liked how this game was unfolding. Yeah,
Just making sure. Will
Making
go
sure
back
what?
with you? If
I
they-
said, I'm not.
Just giving you opportunity.
No, I don't need an opportunity at my press conference. I'm good. I don't want to discuss injury.
I
Is
just
that
want to
okay?
see if he's going on the plane.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right,
We'll see. Is that fair?
more than fair.
All right, we'll see. Anything else? Thank you.
Hey, Sean.